Well then, what shall we do today? Shall we look at an overweight influencer losing his marbles over a video game, or shall we look at a new, beautiful edition of The Lord of the Rings? I think we all know the answer to that. Wes, hi everybody, and welcome to yet another video. It is a beautiful day, it is a glorious day, my dear friends, to be one of the very few people in the entire universe who still read books and enjoy entertainment for what it is. Please do look at the screen, my dear friends. I stumbled upon this on Twitter a couple of days ago. It has been 50 years since John Ronald Reuel Tolkien passed away. And what better way is there to commemorate one of the greatest authors of the 20th century than by releasing a new edition, a beautiful and glorious collector's edition of his greatest works of fiction. And so the tweet goes, today commemorates 50 years since John Ronald Reuel Tolkien died. These collector's editions of Tolkien's magnificent work have been blocked in gold and illustrated by Eric Fraser, Ingahild Grathmer, Queen Margrethe, or the second of Denmark, sorry for mispronouncing the name, and Francis Mosley. Now, I myself have commemorated this anniversary by revealing a cover of my next book in some of my previous videos and also on social media. There's going to be a crowdfunding campaign of my book written in Czech, which can be enjoyed by my Czech and Polish and Slovakian subscribers very soon. The campaign will be launched. I shall be doing a huge promotional campaign and video series on this channel, so keep an eye on it. Wherever you are from, if you're interested in this glorious collection of poems and accompanying texts, all being inspired and hugely influenced by old European myths, legends, and folklore, all of this being brought into the 21st century as an extremely humorous satire on how we live our lives today, you can't miss this out. All right, then. But first, to the matter at hand. If you click to the link that I will post in the description down below, which will bring you right to the Folio Society.com, it'll bring you to the electronic shop where you can look at the books and also purchase them. And the glorious thing is that they have decided to release in this particular edition both The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, and not only that, also The Silmarillion. And if you look at the description of the production details, you will find that the books in questions are bound in paper, blocked with a design by Francis Mosley. It is a set in Fornia with Omnia display, whatever that means. Illustrations by Ingahild Grathmer, this is the Queen, and drawn by Eric Fraser. Frontispiece and 67 black and white illustrations, printed map and papers. It's in 3 volumes, so it's not one complete volume. This concerns Lord of the Rings, but it is divided into, of course, the Fellowship of the Ring, the Two Towers, and the Return of the King. And in total, of course, it's got 1,352 pages. And it's got a blocked slipcase. Now, if you look at some of the pictures that are presented in on the website that I will provide you with a link to, look at that. Look at this beautiful edition. Now, when I initially saw the tweet, I expected this collection to be twice as expensive. And when I clicked on it, I realized and I saw how much it cost. I went like, oh, it's actually, for what it is, it's very, very, very good price. Given, it's much more expensive than some of the trade paperbacks that you can just ordinarily get in any bookshop. But for those of you who enjoy more luxurious experience of your reading, or for those of you who just love to have a glorious book collection, or, books in your collection, this is 100% worth it. I think that if you have to spend money on a book, do buy this. Now, we shall look at what the Silmarillion and the Hobbit look like. So first, the Hobbit. Just look at it. It's much more affordable because it's only one volume. It's much thinner. Sorry. So it's illustrated by the same illustrator. And look at it. Once again, those illustrations, the paper, it really will fit into a collection of older looking books and leather-bound books. If you enjoy buying books from a used bookstore, if you enjoy the smell of old books and old leather, I think that this is something you will enjoy indeed, especially then if you are a fan of fantasy and Tolkien in general. This is beautiful. And then, of course, we should look at the Silmarillion. I love the picture in the front, on the front cover. It's very, very minimalist, very simplistic. Just a burning ship signifying the first elven kinslaying. And it just says what you need to know, really. If you look then on the inside, oh, look at that. These are beautiful, beautiful. Look at those illustrations. It is really as if you went to an ancient library or an old library and found this. Oh, boy. Oh, and there's even a foldable map in the Silmarillion that you can take out and look at it. All right, then. So this is my recommendation. If you want to enjoy good entertainment when it was still good, if you don't only want to follow the crowd and get crazy over one influencer or another screaming their lungs out while playing a video game. And I know this is a very popular way to entertain oneself today. Just go and watch EFAPs or gameplays of some game that is being played by one overweight guy or another, going absolutely insane over a flashing image on the screen, and then clap to him. I mean, more power to you, but myself, I think I might reread some of my favorite books. It is a peaceful life, as the meme says. All right, then, let me know in the comments down below what you think about this particular collection, and if you're going to get it or not. And what's your favorite edition of a book that you own in your collection? Doesn't necessarily need to be The Lord of the Rings or anything written by Professor Tolkien, but is there a book in your collection, in your position, that you particularly love and hold dear to your heart? All right, then. And that'll be all. Thank you very much for watching. And I'm out of here.